pancreas. The liver removes excess of glucose from the bloodstream. Bloodstream, c'est la circulation de sang, la circulation sanguine. The bloodstream. So whenever you have a high amount of glucose, which is in the bloodstream, the liver is going to diminish this quantity, okay, by storing a part. So the liver stores it as glycogen, okay, in the liver. When sugar is low, the liver converts glycogen back into glucose. So here it is the contrary. When it is low, what had been stored is going to be converted, is going to be used again and transformed again into glucose, and is going to be released. Okay, it means put in the bloodstream again. The liver also removes toxin from the blood and produces some blood proteins, okay, important for osmolarity, okay, and store iron and vitamins. The digestive function of the liver involves the production of bile. Bile is important in to alkalinize, okay, sorry, the small intestine and plays a part in fat digestion. Okay, so it is important in fat digestion. The gallbladder is a sac embedded. It is like a fixed sac in the liver that stores bile for later use. And here is the gallbladder. The pancreas is an organ that has both exocrine and endocrine functions. We focus on the exocrine function because it is related to digestion. So the exocrine function involves the production of pancreatic juices, okay, which are rich in digestive system, in digestive enzymes, which are filled with digestive enzymes, okay. So let's sum up here for the different glands related to digestion or digestive system. You have the liver and pancreas. For the liver, the main mission or role is the production of bile and storing of the bile in the gallbladder, because it is important for fat digestion, okay. And for pancreas, it is the exocrine. It is in fact for both, for the liver and pancreas. Those are exocrine functions which are important to digestion, okay, because here for storing glycogen and releasing glucose, those functions doesn't interfere with digestion, okay. So what is related to digestion? It is the production of bile for the liver, and for pancreas, it is the pancreatic juices, okay, which are filled with digestive enzymes. Okay, we are going to finish with digestive system after talking about the digestive system of birds, okay, or gastrointestinal system of birds. It is a bit different from the other species, and yes, let's see the different parts. You have esophagus, you have the crop, and then the proventriculus, the ventriculus, okay, and you have the intestine, and then you have ceca, because they are both. It is ceca is the plural of cecum, okay. They have two ceca. Okay, to make it clear. Okay, and they have cloaca, which contains, it is the final portion which contains two openings. Those are the opening of digestive system, which is coprodium, and you have the second opening, which is the urodium, and here it is the opening of urinary and reproductive system. Okay, let's read here the definitions and I explain meanwhile. So you have the crop, it is an esophageal enlargement that stores, moistens and softens food in some birds. In French, crop, c'est le jabot. Okay, c'est le jabot in French. And what is it? It is like a sac, okay, in esophagus. Its role is to store what is going to be ingested first time, okay, and in this storage, the content, means the food ingested, is going to be softened, okay, and moistened. Il va être humidifié, okay, and it's going to be tender. Ça va devenir plus tendre, okay. Then after you have proventricular or glandular stomach, it is proventriculus, sorry, or glandular stomach of birds here, so the area of chemical reactions. Later, after you have after the below, let's say, the proventriculus, you have the ventriculus or gizzard. The gizzard, it is in French, c'est le gésier, okay, or gizzard. It is the muscular or the mechanic stomach of birds, and yeah, it is also called, as I've said, the gizzard. So here, those are the contractions which are going to help or to act in digestion, okay? And after, of course, you have the intestines, and then you have cloaca. It is a common passage for fecal and urinary and reproductive systems in birds and lower vertebrates, okay? So here, it is a common passage, it is a common portion to those three systems. And you are going to notice when we finish reading that for birds, they don't have solid waste matters, okay, a part and urine a part. In fact, they are mixed, okay, together. Therefore, they drop in, or the waste in matter in birds are liquid, okay. It is because they are mixed, a mixture of feces and urine. Okay, so in the cloaca, you have the opening of coprodium, or rectal opening into the cloaca, so where ends the digestive system. So it is an opening is going to be in cloaca, and in the same area, in the same portion of this tubular part, you have the urodium, which is the area of the cloaca in which the ureters and the vagina open. Okay, so it is the opening of the ureters and the vagina, and it is going to be in the same in the same area. Okay, and yes, okay, let's skip it for a moment. You have the vent. The vent is the external opening of the cloaca of the bird. So it is the external opening of the bird, okay, of the cloaca. For the waste in birds, I was saying that they are called drop-in, okay, and it is the composite of feces and urine in birds. Okay, I repeat, it is because the birds don't have any urinary bladder, sorry, any urinary bladder. Let's make minus urinary bladder. So birds minus don't have any urinary bladder to store urine. Okay, so how is going to function? They are going, whenever the urine is formed, it is going to flow through the ureterum to cloaca, and the same thing for feces. Whenever the feces are formed, they are going to be inside they pass to cloaca, and then they are eliminated, both of them, by the vent. Okay, therefore the droppings in general are liquid. Okay, I hope it is clear. We can repeat this, we can revise this together, and you can ask me your questions in our video conference or when we meet at university, inshallah. So it is finished for the first part of animal anatomy, which is which talked about digestive system. So it is to be continued.